Hi foodies, it's your girl Jareen. Today we're making a simple breakfast item, Cookup Saltfish. It's a favorite in Jamaica and a lot of Caribbean islands love to make, saltfish dishes. This one is one of my favorites, alright, because it's easy but it's so yummy. Okay, so let's get into this. Alright, so this is my non-stick pan here with some oil. We're going to be sauteing some vegetables. So there's onions, scallion, some tomato, a few pieces of bell pepper, thyme, and a Scotch bonnet pepper. And you can cut up the Scotch bonnet pepper if you're not sharing it with anybody young who can't handle the heat. Alright, so this is just saltfish. So you get the salted codfish, you boil it, debone it and flake it, clean the skin off, all of that. Okay, I've prepared saltfish in a lot of my other videos. This one was boneless already, so all I did was boil it to get rid of excess salt, and then I flaked it. That's it. Alright, so into the pan with our onion and tomato, all of these vegetables. I'm just gonna do this really quick and simple. Okay, saute these, but you don't want them to be browned. Okay, you're just trying to get some flavor into that pan before we add the saltfish. Now sometimes I just, toss in the saltfish and then add the other ingredients, and then other times I want it crispy. I want those crispy edges. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So we just added our saltfish, stir that around, make sure your flame is medium or a little higher, because you don't want a lot of water in this. You want this to be nice and crispy at first before we add the other stuff. Okay, so keep that flame up, and then we're gonna stir things around because you want the saltfish to absorb everything. Now leave it. Okay, this is how we get the crispy edges. Stop moving it around, let it sit. So while it sits, it gets those little brown crispy edges. Okay, and then you can do it a little further. You can let it sit again. And what happens is when it sits on the surface of the pan, then it gets a little more crisp. So I'm adding my black pepper, and I'm going to be adding the Scotch bonnet. This is really nice if the Scotch bonnet is cut up, but I'm not cutting it today. And just gonna put that in there and then add our little ketchup. Okay, watch this. See, you get all those crispy edges there. And that's because you didn't move the saltfish around. And then I add some more ketchup, and I add just a touch of water. This is just to make, dare I say, gravy. You just want a little bit of liquid so that when you're having those ground provisions or the dumplings, you can just, use them and swirl them into that little juice there. Or you can even if it's bread, you can break a piece of bread and just wipe your plate. So nice. Okay, so this is basically done now. If you want to cover the pan and just let that Scotch bonnet give your pot some more flavor, you can do that, but not for long. And then you're good to go. That's it. Cookup Saltfish. Really nice, guys. And there's so many side dishes you can have this with. Fried dumpling, boiled dumpling, some ground provision, even regular hard dough bread. Okay, I will leave some links in the description to some of the side dishes that Jamaicans like to have with Cookup Saltfish. Okay, so if you haven't had it before, give it a try. It's good for breakfast, but you can have it for lunch or dinner if you want to. Okay, let me know if you add ketchup to your Cookup Saltfish too. Alright, it's so nice. You have the juicy aspect, but then you have the crispy saltfish. So good, guys. Enjoy!